Ebe koso Adom Mpensenpensemu gusu hwe bedwum na Adom TV multi TV so ma menka say no nkono pepepe ye peja ye mu e wa hanum say ye ka say de mpemfo atrase a and sa but quickly ma menka de ntia okoso ye Ghana ni a proud Ghanaian who exhibited these qualities are very very important and essential. Say transparency, truthfulness, honesty, patriotism and love for your country. That makes you a Ghanaian. That makes you a proud one, of course. Ensures that a Ghanaian also exhibited these qualities and these values. They are very, very important. Oh, do mind what you watch out amount mind. What did you create? Essumo mind. What the adrenaline would have fine. It one among be a wood too. Like you know, milk Ghana, Ghana and stuff society. So help me God. And I say, Ufre Hafonso, my main cow say. For under the able leadership of George Boache, supported by a wisdom port, Collins Dauda Alhaji, a potential president in our region, Eric Opoku, Munina Edamase, Ira Bobi, Deputy Minister, Sports, Dr. Benjamin, and Afe Ira Bano, and Almighty Frida Prempe, and Munina Masi, Set Mosha Frank Anim. In another Munina, a House of Chiefs, no Mabedi, and another. We can't leave out the big fishes. Nana Basua, Council of State Rep, Nana Odansokra, and King's Cottage, Bechem United CEO, Era Kinsley, Ushedase, Casa Ushedase, Alexi Wam, no fire, Bonimuna. We are so grateful. We appreciate. At least Kopi, Ne Yakubu Chipsa. Damaso kwaso kwa mode for Francano wo pejem kama ede amai penfo atrasi na meka say ye hwe say Dennis Miracles Aboagye Babakayensa, Director of Local Government Decentralization and Rural Development, our presidency honum ye ka say the Adom Agbana Deputy National Youth Organizer NDC watrasi say ye no be di eyenkita ma bibia timi akokama ede amai ezu Eyeza. Eye Zuza. Eyeza Zuzu. Eyezu. Eyeza. Eyezuzazu. Eyeza Zuza. MFA. Mia. Yenchia sana mawi na ebebo. Maini akakakra. Oh wow. Yezu akaya. Ana omo nyumba akona mpedimu. Mama. Oze eba enyum de ti say Accra House of Folk. So unum sa. Yeah, eba enyum a NDC ti say Accra House of Folk. But very nice songs. Slogans. What was there? NDC party be eboko. Oh, NDC party ni de Nyame Adom bibia eboko. Ye the branch organization, any reorganization process no. Yeah, that's why me no ka say in 24 bebre wa Ashanti regional registration ama new members. Na reporter menya every Ashanti region say o mahine the where NDC party any Ashanti youth mebunu bebre omu eba wo menim so mo NDC card no. It is really touching and no actually say 2024 the NDC will record very 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 high percentage of Ashanti region because people be bring say Ashanti region stronghold ma MPP for but after 6 years in power no Ashanti for nyina ehun say eba Ashanti regional party or the development eba Ashanti region NDC there was visible development all across the 47 constituencies of Ashanti region. Now, me GDP said 2024 no NDC benya very impressive numbers of Ashanti. Another set of executives led by a national chairman, the Honorable Dr. Ampofo-Adjei, omo Eastern regions say omo the same re-registration and then new registration for your members. Me GD said by the end of this year no we'll be done with all our internal elections, especially to the national level. We are then the vehicle to lead us to 2024. No, be ready. Now, me GD pass Ghana for be boy. I mean so be sure so am I na NDC. yɛdi nkunim wɔ 2024.
Why should the NDC be considered for 2024? Say, Omombe manage the affairs of this country. Why?
Well, I think you saying be say the people of Ghana test the NDC, Mama MPP for so the same opportunities. 8 years under President Mills and Mahama, President Akufo-Adjei, so you're 8 years. I got 2 years and now the 8 years no abane. Now we share the two political parties are parties we are the only ones that have alternated power since 92. Every sector of the economy now we say we are Ghana for Ebrea. You prove say the NDC is the best party for Ghana. We have proven say na yewo aban mu Ghana for ye ma mu tomu. You prove say NDC you were better alternatives. We show your educational sector. The plans now President Mahama ni NDC are now this when we were in power. We show energy sector. We show security, internal security, issues of national security. We show your economy. Ama inene bro, Ghana for bre businesses are collapsing. For example, me, they be me dealing in cement. When I'm saying, cement per bag, no, I increase it by 9 cedis. They say, person who took a bag of cement, you need about 70 to 72 Ghana cedis in the market. 70. Last week, meeting Hana, cement here 59 cedis.
When you say POP cement within a week, I cost 3 times.
And look at 3 times. Maybe we can about 42.5 hours a cement in the Ghanaian market. You were 2 types.
Yeah.
32 hour, any 42.5 hour.
Yeah.
42.5 hour runa the premium brand. Inti Nubenya, Jata, any gas and munina super strong, almost all of that no. Only 42.5 hour. The price no, I increase it by 9 cedis. This is a 42.5 hour, which is the strongest one. I say we use we see a down. You need about 70 to 71 cedis. Because of difference of locations. Maybe our Okotema, we to me 70 cities. Because I know from factory to site to ensure that friend is transport costs to ensure that and was rosa. But who call my some mine, Pokwasi areas are cement 72 Ghana cities, 42.5 hours. Until by the time cement bedroom tamale and not techimano. 80 cities.
So what do you mean? That
2016.
But the NDC comes
NDC time now is 27 Ghana cities.
Let's not go by that calculation, because when we go by that calculation, Adam, you get it wrong, I'll get it wrong. Reason being that we are progressing as of mine. Prices are not static, changing. And he clearly said the Obadje baton 2016 or 2008, you know. Times
be the rate of increment.
Yeah, well, we can discuss that.
Which is subject, but who using the rate of increment are now what's using the prevailing economic conditions. This is say inflation rate
over 30%.
Over 30%. In fact, your experts bit or what? It says Steve Hackmo. Omo calculation here say the prevailing inflation rate is more than 60%. But on him, inflation where be someone say, how do we measure inflation? As a man you accept to say 2-year basket mo. Now you use it average increment at the year calculation. But we over 30% inflation rate. Now what share how much increment in terms of salaries? Now what share fuel price increment? Now what share the increment in cost of living? For example, fat trotro every Madina, eba circle. Say ba be you show Adom FM, Kokobeme area. Instead of one CD 80 pesos, and can now in 2016, you are paying more than 9 CDs just to board trotro. Until the American here say, who share the prevailing economic conditions are prices of goods and services. Bibia Ekosru, it's a bread. People cannot even afford 3 square meals. Ghana. It's a bread. That is the condition. To me, who say between the two political parties, the NDC has proven say, better alternative. The people of Ghana feel free to do their work. the issues of insecurity. Upe comparison. Na me read the police reports. Crime rates are increasing. The number of murder cases in Ghana has increased by over 111%. Retooling of police service just yesterday, police will be framing every one of the most deprived districts. Almost say some weeks or months ago, IGP nearby Ako commission by motorbikes. But do we know say those motorbikes have not been shared to them? How do they fight crime? Share border communities. Ufria Flau, Eko Northern region, Kobebi to say Golu, Iowa Upper West region. Those areas are Mune, Burkina Faso for a shared boundary. We are talking about the insurgents and insecurity in Burkina Faso coming down to our side. Meanwhile, police for now more common motorbike. Any vehicle or mobile use it. So these are the practical things. See, the Ayaka said, between the two political parties, the NDC has proven to be a better alternative. In the media, 2024 minimum say, Ghana for Betu Obama NDC, na Samba. Because the NDC is not good at all.
Okay, so if you just try to let them Magbanani anything, you hear him say Dennis Abuaji miracles, Babaka say, and of course, you heard Ghana said the new Mexico and the hope for us as a country and a mining move for mature citizens. I'm sure say unim say sa nkomo we na idea ebeboa mai na ehu are left from a right na bibia timi akokama edia mai nti my member also be Adom. So amongst the alternative then they say osha more better managers in terms of NIPA system here than the New Patriotic Party. Reason they say the price difference in terms pricing difference in terms of normal boss jump kono. Would you say more and come with me stop a lot of things than what is happening now?
Yes, because Omahini said we have been in power before. Nayenya power no so Ghana for whom what the NDC was capable of doing. Under the NDC, economic growth no we show a trajectory recorded unprecedented growth in the economy. It was under the NDC and inflation rate at a single digit yet to be maintaining for the longest time ever running. In fact, 2016, free abayamo, the inflation rate it has been on a downward trend for 15 good months. In this Ankaye Kwadon and winning 2016 elections we share the kind of investment Nana making in the economy. That trajectory would have continued until a point. But because of mismanagement, because of corruption, because of the fact say omo ayama omo power, say omo manage the economy no omo di propaganda, any kasade and omo di manage the economy ninti. And then look at where we have gotten to.
Okay.
Omo in 2012 and 2016 President Ampofo-Adjei say economy be a debt to GDP ratio more than 60% no. Managers of our economy no more incompetent. Okay. Okay. At the time now Okasanu, President Mahama, debt to GDP ratio under President Mahama, using the rebasing figure now 56%. And then cross over 90%. And that is even according to all the credible rating agencies. And then Ghana account, all the credible rating agencies are downgrading Ghana. Look at our economists here. It's the President Akufo-Adjei say who manage the economy at debt to GDP ratio, over 60% HSO incompetent. Now, now you're approaching 90% in word when I ever describe it. He's a failed president. We're failing in the management of the economy.
Dennis miracles.
In terms of forex, okay, Mami, we are on this issue of forex. Dr. Baumia, chairman of the Economic Management Committee, say if the fundamentals of the economy are weak, no, we exchange rates and expose. So okay. In the end, now we agree. Look at the exchange rate and at the time now, Okasano, dollar was about 3.6 Ghana cedis. 3.6 cedis to a dollar. And then we have crossed 10. Akakakrane drew 11. But I now say it is no more about the exchange rate, all of these issues. Almost response to your depreciation of the cedi now resulting in high cost of living, cement prices now make any yinano is all due to the depreciation. Omo response say omo for me 40-member forex committee. Me brother Dennis Waha or responded manon catcher say what has been the outcome of that 40-member forex committee now almost set it up no. What was their outcome? Okay,
I mean now say Dennis Miracles Adom Eshi but many NDC frontiers meet me ma be breba more than Eshi nkwana minimum Eshi rado but dey be because ye pena
slogan
e na ya besi meeting nema me be sim to buy criticals me boba ko ba ko de betima boba ko ye na or ye win but it's as a contest so the main ko bo via dey be Momu slogan say free senior high school.
Yeah, but national health insurance.
National health insurance.
Obi can be any madecro free maternal care. Okay, be any madecro. Nti ye koralia. Ye eshini rado nko a. Nti slogans ni so. Ye de no ye koralia. Ye free senior high school no ma so MPP. So I just ye can one district one for just so MPP. Ye can national health insurance no ma so MPP. Ye de no.
Enye eyezu. Eyeza.
Eno de say kasade.
Eyezuza.
Ye chire you show wicked.
Eyezu.
Yeah, you show wicked.
Mo de adwuma na chire.
Show wicked. So I just
hey, in the midst of showing this na mama oman no utie de edemo kan amagidie ni ahot
o my me da say dey dikai me tia ahwefo no mo fa nche me etere bia utumi
we hwe ka pa kwa se wa pa wrong
o calculate
say shuru atotire ngbeda o kaka
etere bia utumi so na na da o calculate say me hwa e ba ha na
yeah abiti
we dey na dey biti me mo fa nche me o my me say me am penkomo bi say we na ye boa because pe bi no say wo kofa ba na nkofo kasa na wo compare na de na wo de bia me ka che ahwefo say adwuma na ye no me fa ne say nipa mienu pa na Ghana ha ye pese ye de ya ho de ne nyansa eboa oman no nti at every point in time no e say ye hwe de ye betumi na hwe de omo maka no so betumi na Ghana for to me de take a decision me ba na metie dem we kasa tintin bia who beside them a very important question say o come niama bebre na education and na health and na the abakukura ka ekumika cement na who beside a very important question say the rate of increase in the critical anambwa o my embra no mo ba aban mu beje Ghana no na cement ye ton 80-70 pesos gas asat this is where news ewo gas mu fo ankasa omo ankasa on a news article, 2009, 20th March. It said the sudden escalating prices of commodities occasioned by the falling of the Ghanaian currency, the cedi, has caught up with the cement, with the prices of the products skyrocketing. The continuous decline of the cedi has pushed the prices of cement up. Not just I say distributors have therefore increased the prices of products in the retail market. The prices are said to have gone up from 8 cedi 70 pesos to 9 cedi 20 pesos. We 2009 March. Until them fans no mobile na 3 months pay. Until na ye free one or 8 cedi 70 pesos. But mobile you to be fair no show mo. Ti e kosoro e could do 9 cedi 20 pesos. Omo kono na ye ton 35 cedis. Gasam.
No, you don't.
Omo kono na ye ton 35 Ghana cedis. Until o dey divide 35 Ghana cedis no. 35 cedis divided by 9. Saying adena kosoro emoho enan akosoro emoho enan omai sisi eton is saying 70 cedis divided by 72 70 cedis divided by 35 mienu we no enye justified eno nchire say ye justify say a shooting from 35 cedis.
Even in percentage wise, no.
Performance is good.
Even in percentage wise, my performance is good. Yeah, but it's not justification.
Yeah, better than them.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So even we share percentage wise,
yambo ye humo den kra no. Yambo ye humo den kra no. Asa 2016 say ye wo my way mu. You know how much cement prices cost. And it's here. Data they want to be fa. Want to be try and throw data ho. And cement prices in Ghana, Gasem cement. Cement has a wide range of cement varieties, and each variety has its own price depending on the town it's being sold. The following are the factory level prices in Tema. Factory level. Cement price in Ghana, say in Tema, a 50 kg bag of Gasem super strong 42.5 hour goes for 32.638, while in Takrade it goes for 32.49. A 50 kg of Gasem Super Rapid, the 32.5 hour no, goes for 32.28 in Tema, while in Takrade it goes for 32.14. Is here. Dangote cement price wa, Simov price wa, Diamond cement price wa, Nina ewa. It's all here. It's all here. And we are in this country. Market price was Gasem. It's a Gasem article.
Because
it's all here.
I mean,
no, please, I didn't interrupt you.
I
didn't interrupt you. So I just here. And these retailers are all there. Omo nyina wo kronim. You say you na cement. Me as at 2015 2016, after na me see me vie. Enti me to cement. In fact, places like Equiapem North, Monaco, for they are 35 cities, 36 cities. In 2016. So I just here. Mo be fan 8 CDU. 8 CD 70 pesos. 20 oh, what you do? I don't like that.
No, but so well now.
Oh, yeah, Mamen Kasa, please note it. Mobile fan 8 CD 70 pesos because you sworn in on January 1st.
Omo fan 9 CDs.
8 CD, yeah. Omo fan 8 CD 70 pesos in January. So I just say. The 9 CD, no, it had increased from 8 CD 70 as at March within 3 months. It makes a lot of difference. When you say no can no pay, say a car send back when come through to me here. Near my bet me as within 3 months, no, it's moved to 9. But to make casa make I say, you to be faster and no more. Yeah, diafa. Into the radio musi 9, no. But you can't come and sit on radio in the morning. You moved. Your friend is saying the price of the commodity from 9 CD. And I'm saying this. I'm saying this purely based on someone no kind. Say they are better. They are not. They are very poor. In fact, the situation we find ourselves now in Ghana, which is hugely influenced by the global situation. Two serious situation scenarios are. They never experienced it under their regime. They never did. They cannot give us a single example, a measure to these two major things. The COVID pandemic. The COVID pandemic is something we have not seen in 120 years. 120 years, you never experienced it under your regime. The Russian-Ukraine war, we've had wars over the period, but there are certain wars. You can't talk about every country to go from if we are saying mansan obey. Say you can't talk about Senegal if we are saying mansan obey. But for me, war over Nigeria, you see the impact on us because we are a major stakeholder in a lot of things in Africa. The war that is happening in Ukraine and Russia, no, everybody acknowledges. Because of the contribution by these two major states to the global trade, any global economy. America, for they have moved from an inflationary rate of about 0 point something to about 9%. They are saying, for 40 years, UK, United Kingdom, as we speak, workers, every vote is incremental. Because the sort of struggle has Oko Brazil, it is there. Oko Vietnam, it is there. Oko France, it is there. All these global economies are speaking. And your problems is as a result of COVID-19. And then just as we're recovering, unnecessary war in Ukraine and Russia. Even Ivory Coast, Togo, Benin, are controlled by the French economy. For a very long time, they were doing very well. Because they've moved from, your friend is saying, 0.9% for 1% inflation to about 7-8%. It tells you that there is an impact on the economy. IMF for report on the buy almost no COVID-19 and Russian war is having an effect on our Ghanaian economy. The rating agencies know all can. Go and read their report. Anytime you pick the ratings agencies report, the first line on overview, they blame the COVID-19 and the Russian war on us. But I've said it on this set before. So, my, you to me fire how and share Russia and Russia war on the COVID-19. As a country, we have fundamental challenges with the economy and the structure. Because if our economy and pay daily graphic people import from Russia. If you run an economy, you talk alcohol, you talk in millions of dollars. If you places like Brazil, Ghana, there is a need for a long-term solution to that. And between the two political parties, to show results. Say we have plans to give a long-term solution to that. With this industrialization drive, The automobile industry, what we are doing in the automobile industry. As we speak, about 5 global car assembling companies in Ghana. What it means is that almost take your full year, reducing your demand for dollar now you to cars. You talk cars to a tune of $125 million. Every your friend is saying year from just America, Japan and my South Korea and my UK and my any other countries are daily. Even cement here, you can't want some on the PA. You import cement in the Ghana. We import cement from places like Turkey into this country. So what you say? And if we have a government that you say, listen, we want to industrialize. The industrialization driving has 2 objectives. But when say you be producing your man kitten and use or mining mono. Send a bayer, don't want a crabano ebe kofem. They are tossing me and say, a man humans why they abba. Then po ye diano for the first time no, ye person in a better than crime, and it temanita credit. Ye person man temu be a biko. Or my meno can say, I'm yes, crampono. Within 6 years, no, there were 278 of such factories, out of which 126 are operational. 126 are operational. Sadly, we have shared the list. 278. 126 is operational. Maybe district origin. Almost about 12 the whole region.
Under one district.
Yes, 278. 278. 126 are operational. Yes, private sector. So what do you say?
And must start to be from the scratch.
No, yeah, scratch. Yeah, we are not even interested in that. If we read all our manifestos, MPP, we are not interested in government going into. Your friend is saying, kind of win. We are interested in partnering with private sector. Nobody in the world these days is doing that. Russia, money they have moved away from state-run factories. When you, this same political party, you are better, no? When you took office in this country in 1992. Kwame Nkrumah factories and non-po abana ne oni run no moton ye moko parliament ekopasembra e de ton factories ni na over 300 factories ye ne nka ba mu in 1992 aka ye nton wo man
diversity
moton ye
because of the state and
good that is why we are better than them because if we were in power in 1992 we would not have passed the Diversity Implementation Act to sell them. We would have passed a law to create a public partnership to run these state agencies to ensure say private investment would come in to make it work. That is what we would have done. You are here sitting and talking about education. As at the time you left government, over 138,000 children every year were dropping out of school because 2 things. 1, they cannot afford to pay for their school fees. School fees for senior high school. And then I'm 3,000 Ghana cedis. Nearby yet to talk over to talk on anyhow. I will for market me even free SHS. Now me 2 officers as municipal chief executive. No. Even free SHS. I had to support some parents. Otherwise, free no crown when to be on touch box. When to be on top, a friend is saying, Mpaboa Manemba. These children were remaining at home. And I'm the artificial cut-off point. After the time I moved to office, next school dying. Any dormitory blocks and Kwalabe Democrat, Ebiniho. When we came and introduced free senior high school now, Fedie, Obia to be free, no. And when you say, hey, send a yard there, one okano, and to mean containing Kwalano, government had to go and borrow for get fund to be able to put up infrastructure in the schools. Go and see there is no secondary school in this country today. On your ABA classroom, and a dormitory block, and a dining hall. In this country, I'm telling you.
No.
Ask. Oh, there was no.
Majority of the schools, no.
There is no school Onya. There is no school Onya at least back home. Mention one. Your friend headmaster
across.
Yes. Mention one.
Across.
Yes. At least Onya Krano when your classroom block, and then when your dormitory, and then when your dining hall, and then when your assembly hall, and then when your teachers bungalow. Oh my, I don't like it when people who the figures are there. You cannot run away from it. The figures are there. They are obvious.
But he raises 2 figures, and I don't think you are doubting those figures. Those figures, look at our inflation now, not your inflation. Our inflation. How do you?
Oh my! This is the 3rd time on this set. I say, and say my passionate part because this is the 3rd time. Not okay education. Tell me education. Okay, commodity. Tell me commodity. Listen, oh my. I have never run away from the fact that this government has 2 major challenges.
We are debt to GDP.
2 challenges.
And also
2 challenges: inflation and exchange rate. They are debt to GDP. They are connected to some of these exchange rates. You know, say 40% of your debt as a result of inflationary changes. And say you 40% because time na your bob is maybe another dollar near 3 cedi. see across 7 cities in Jabeka. Oh my, these are things that me, Dennis, I will not sit on radio or TV and run. They are facts.
So we don't need to politicize. We need to get education right.
I know. Even if he wants to politicize, I don't mind. I have insisted that no government in the world to me be right. Ube winibi, ube lusubi. But last time me kasembi, me say me share about 20. Na me di 18 so na ka me nua. Me ye esen wa share about 20 out me ye ba akope.
Okay. All right.
We have been able to achieve a lot in so many other sectors.
Okay.
Better than them. And if we take sector by sector, figures by figures, I can tell you on authority that we'll beat them. And let me tell you one last thing and I end. So inflation exchange rate na yekan. Which will be on befa exchange rate fee, on befa fee 1 cedi to $1. Omo connect them 3.8 to 4 cedis. Okay. Enti omo nankasisi omo ha aban we mu. Coupled with all the things that are happening across the globe, I can tell you that in Ghana, $100 by 20 cedis.
Okay, so
mine started free. The last point about say, buy na dollar to CD to dollar, no na no 1 CD and all of that. Oh my, a basic economic fact. Say before 2008, no. Now your city depreciation grew to the extent say now your city cannot lose its value, so the government had to engage in the devaluation of the city. So we no keep 4 zeros off. It is a 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now says 10,000 cedis no. We 4 zeros a free ho. I 1 Ghana cedis. It's because of that no. Right from the beginning, $1 is equal to one CDR. How do you rate that as an economic achievement? Say you see this, and $1 is in a knock you say $1 is to 10 Ghana cedis and more. It is a buyer decided say you knocking 1 CDR, one of the zeros off. Now say you devaluation yes cedis are. You will get to that same point of 1-1. So I know the any achievement 2% will analyze it in terms of CD depreciation now. You don't take it from that one. Take it from maybe an hour before there was a revaluation of the CD. Omayini, Okasembebre, Mami started free this whole issue of industrialization. Now see, Omo in their manifesto, no, they never promised Kase Omo Ankasa they will build factories from scratch. Now they have always expressed that they were ready to partner with private companies and a private sector. What is this? So camera phone and ebe to me zoom here. Before 2016 elections, candidate Akufo-Adjei ni Dr. Baumia omuma ye chatway consisting of all the districts in the Republic of Ghana, and then every district omu list what they wanted to do over there. Into your family district, Ketunov municipal now Macho Ketunov will bring a cassava manufacturing company. And almost estimating even the number of jobs that they wanted to create over there. That was the plan that you sold to the people of Ghana. This is what you sold to the people. It wasn't part of your manifesto. What is your
understanding of the 1D, 1F? What's your understanding?
My understanding is what they told the people of Ghana.
That what?
That they have identified, say, who district be our Ghana ha, you were certain potentials. Now, some potentials, no. To become business ventures.
Government or in partnership?
It was government. That is what they promised. In a Mitchell chart, no. They even brought out a chart where you can see every district and need the number of people.
No respect. When you didn't Dennis, that no make me train the time. Say I don't know how far more manifest. I know or king. Until I'm in no or king can't change. Say under 1D 1F no.
It may be so Dennis, who brought out this chart?
So should I respond to you?
Any chart we almost
beyond the chart. Maybe
this is the chart. And when it comes to say about any private sector, but for me partnerships, and now about Bema stimulus package, any support, every government from 1992 will be IEB and under Jomama and NDC. Yaye bebre. Uko freeze those enclave. Krana, the number of companies incorporated here at the time Chumbwa Foni Obobiamu Ewo free zones board. They were over 1,200. Now the factories are NDC. You see here from scratch. You can talk about Ghana Gas, for example. From scratch. No partnership with anybody. Every sector, no, you have stimulus packages, even including pharmaceutical companies. It's a mass stimulus package. Why do you come and own a certain bragging right? Say you have brought about industrialization and all of that. So 126 factories now all can me. I'm telling you on authority. Say Dennis Obwa. He's not being truthful. When would there 2 or 3 districts we can locate? The Biamuka 126, 278. Where are the factories? Uma stimulus package. You are not building factories. You are not building industries. About education now. An MPP 4 years analysis of 138,000 emissary. Ridiculous. Question here say, where are they even getting that figure from? And Dennis, Osan make analysis say at the time NDC what power? Secondary school fees 3,000. Dennis, we have to learn how to be truthful to the people of Ghana. There has never been a point under NDC or even MPPR, school fees at the basic level, secondary school, across even 500 Ghana cedis. I'm telling you, school fees, you can check. Uber, you have headmasters. Let your producers call.
No, because
secondary school. Now in 2016 they were paying 3,000 Ghana cedis.
No,
as fees.
Talk about the 500. I'm interested in your 500.
As fees. Those are school fees.
No, we should go back. I think it's the 500 there. You have to check it.
I'm telling you, say, there has never been a point under either NDC or MPPR, school fees at the secondary school, no, every 500 Ghana cedis. Okay. Another component I have friend boarding fees. Now that boarding fee, no.
Can you imagine?
It's boarding fee is separate.
I'm sorry.
But boarding fee is different.
I'm sorry.
Who says school fees?
I'm sorry.
School fees has never crossed that amount. University
you guys are so deceptive.
University cry, even till today.
So deceptive.
Till today. University cry and no, but even with inclusion of body fee, 3,000. Don't lie. They say, can you Dennis, they say, even with inclusion of body fee, what's the school fees? There is a school fees and there is body fee. Do they pay body fees? It's now we had invested in community day schools. Because these two are separate. University in 2016, that secondary school for 3,000 cedis. University
I'm shocked.
Let your producers check. Which school in Ghana pay 3,000 Ghana cedis? I'm challenging you. Mention the school and let's verify. Let's not be lying to the good people of Ghana. Verify now.
No, I don't want to verify. I'll tell you.
Verify now.
Okay, says somewhere in 2015.
Which school?
Oh, wait, relax. I'm going to tell you.
Okay,
finish and if you interrupt then finish and I'll give you the figures.
MPP for no air say Russia, Ukraine, any COVID, any say. But COVID we buy a avenue beer they have used to loot the resources of Ghana. Can't COVID ni buy ubia agree say enya impact be your economy any the economies around the world. But COVID ni buy no so emamu opportunity modi raise sika bebre from different sources including grants. Any your heritage fund na eja won kra you decided to touch it because now you say we were in a period of crisis. Na sika bebre amu raising here from IMF, from World Bank, any donor agencies, even Ghana Accra no, who set up COVID-19 trust fund. Fund you have failed to even account for. Now you raising sika bebre through all of these things. Ghana nkwana COVID affect ya na.
They've accounted.
Now then your economy no is the worst performing today.
They've accounted for the COVID fund. Maybe you are not
accounts
okay
with the accounts. There can accountability here. And yes, finance minister Abeko Parliament.
That's what I'm saying.
Abeko saying that we raised 1 million Ghana cedis and we use it to buy sanitizers. That is not account.
But clearly he's done that.
That is not account. Because I know any account. Any account. That is not how we present accounts. Adena, they were running away from multi-party, the bipartisan committee now yesterday up to look into how the funds were used. Say Mumma Janika Krebi Wakra in less than 2 weeks. Almost say no, 54 million Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, we're part of those na it was corporate sector. Send your Hosimu group B. And I raise it Janine Bebrea, Omuche Wakra. I'm sorry for Bebre. Where did you even share more food? I must say, and no amounting to 54 million. COVID by teacher for school for the piano musu for PPEs. About almost using 100 million for sanitizers, any PPEs.
So
it's a opportunity.
You don't appreciate that accountability.
They say the American say, COVID no opportunity to loot. They have not accounted. Who come Ministry of Education says here big mess crisis be concerning Gallup project. That Gallup project no so it was a certain intervention. Any World Bank and to support teacher for the students in terms of distance learning because of COVID. One them say they were supposed to train over 40,000 teachers. Ministry account now there was phantom training. Me were letters every GES to World Bank. Said that training never happened, and yet Educhumu, Omutina Ministry of Education, raising $1.2 million. So my training. These are the things that we are talking about. This is the level of corruption. Using COVID any year. So my so say COVID and my economy now there. It is not about COVID. Mona Mokacha said you were building a resilient economy. Now resilient economy no. The resilience of an economy, it is tested in times of crisis.
Okay.
And yet Ghana pay and COVID affect here. At the end, minu say it is only Ghana na your economy no deteriorated to the extent say who compare Ghana to Burkina Faso, Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana to Togo, any neighboring countries are our economy and they are the worst performing. At the COVID affect you ana. The impact of Russia-Ukraine war now.
Okay,
it is because of mismanagement. Now, me challenge you. Show me which secondary school in Ghana paid 3,000 as fees in 2016.
The secondary schools are coming 580 and 620. They are bringing the receipt. I'll show them right now. That's right. Minimum the audience, minimum the 3,001, but the 580s and the 600s are coming. So
I'll show 3,000.
Yanko try hombra. Yeba, me sure so wofa se onana wakasa okusuku. So I'm happy
to 3,000
in receipts na eba. So we'll do the 580, 600 and the others as well. But when I say
my worry me what GS approval in America.
EPS, there they see what UPS and also students in Montreal light bill or water bill. On the close, okay,
at time,
okay, I think around 2015, 2016 or maybe.
There was a conversation.
Okay, my man come back.
Remember, I was part of the committee at the time.
Free senior high school crowd, Wesley girls, some contribution crack a crown on JJ to work on 1,000. I'll give you the figures here.
Okay, yeah, Kwaba, yeah, bye, well, Asaba, my man can't have a homecoming about to December. Nana Basua, Council of State member, Darcy P. in Kent's Cottage. Me yonko bako amene chirade or say yes, it's true. In 2016 no boarding fee was up to 900. Charles Beff, I'm trying to reach out into independent person and me person me ma please, with all due respect, tell Honorable Adom to also tell us the school that was taking 500 Ghana as school fees. As is questioning Dennis to mention schools that it's not questioning and not questioning. You are saying Dennis not Agbanano. The almost paying and say the facts. Let's also not 500, 300, there be paper in the account once to extra. Yet you change mine, Mr. Monty. Yeah, Ebiani a real paper or back paper. Then we piece it together and see where we are heading towards. Then the super can be answered at the Magban and said, Adam said them.
Send me your evidence. Then over my 3,000.
I was not so cassette.
Oh, yeah.
Schools now go to 3,000.
Please, don't interrupt me. Oh, mine. You see, what's not TV so now, especially when you want political power. And don't just say it's okay, and Sambia. One Kasawaku me win him said that's not what it is. And because who fee say, what cannot they do to minutes and what can it be a beer? MPP, yeah, by 2016. As I can say, on my way, my dream, no. A quite a bit to me a first war for a very long term, no. A bit to me a solve economic structure issues. And they say, a bit per quite a bit first war and cranky numa, a bit cost near my numa and feed the human getting about my name. On my entity, and they say, yes, set up strategic team. Almost year assessment across all districts in the country to identify the common cropper a thriving and I say and your baby year adwuma like a subebre e wo mantem bia ene ye kai say no mighty ye page 10 of your 2020 manifesto under trade and industry sub paragraph F they are any one district one factory initiative.
What kind of message do you have?
And pay your mom no man Adam. Or say in collaboration with the private sector, the MPP will implement one district one factory initiative. The district industrialization program will ensure an even spatial spread of industries. And then, as an appendix to our manifesto, we showed the various districts behind potential. You buy 278 of such is what we've started. 126 years after Numa, after Ampofo Numa, Omoye Numa Woma, a producing Yama Bebre, a woman way. We'll say enough free zones. At the same, Meno Kase Nay, free zones here, Juma, and a Yegusone and Crankran, so SMB Numa. And see, you see, that is the sort of vision of Mumuni. The same free zones you are referring to is still there. Yet the Juma is say, oh yeah. So, and a side initiative we are unprecedented since 1992. A BNB or the deliberate intentional industrialization strategy about to say one district, one factory. Yeah, there be a numa ewo mantem ya. O my me ya ban we ya. And kefi emra ya wo me. And ka me district ametimu ka me hu factory da. The last time I me hu bibi e friend no industry. I wo me district no me hu me beto na se ne mpopo ye. Kwamoso State Factory, Kwame Nkrumah time. It is one of the things they collapsed. Since that time, this is the first time I woman. Me no kase ano pay. So oko me Nkrumah, makama bre. Oko me Nkrumah, ano pay me no kase. Imranti ashe yellow top, ashe trousers black, ashe boot. Omo ko shoe factory, a friend shoe fabric. Omo ko pam shoe. Omo ko pam shoe. Any sneakers, ebi na me say. Any sneakers. No mu wia, omo de abana yato. Sa Imranti no until recently. Na komu ni adwuma ya omu nsan tumi yeden enko omano enti so betena na se obi ono te ekropon obi ote ahafo obi ote bono a wehu sa tomato paste factory no ewo ni kurom no obeka se factories ne wa here enye mmeda ne same no ba be dey change wo but these 126 factories across the country no they are within the district and they are within the community okay, so for people to o my manunsi you manunsi because kasache ye pa minimum no pay school one ne hye ya. Schools. There is no secondary school in this country as of 2016 who spend less than 3,000 Ghana cedis.
Less than
3,000 Ghana cedis in this country. Oh, please. Please. But me come as a if me come as a not less than 3,000.
No problem.
Say 2016. And your cameramen are here. Say, a point now, I will forbear not if you are catch me say, as of 2016. Seneba be secondary school or the schools in the GES for shadow 500 Ghana and this is 600 Ghana the school. Why are we doing this?
Okay, so what is the figure and which schools and how did we arrive at this?
Several schools, and that's why I'm telling you, say there is no school that you would spend less than 3,000.
But the teachers are sending me.
Oh, you see, Adom is referring to the shadow.
Okay, so there's a difference.
There's a difference.
What is the difference?
That is why I said that. Don't interrupt me. That is why I said from the scratch, say. The parents, even free senior high school. When you say free senior school, free senior high school, yeah, come on.
I think say very important. Okay, so I have to speak to this matter.
In wrapping up, no.
So
3,000 was what?
Our head TV, no. Our head TV, our secondary school, no. Our back secondary school 2015, 2014, 2016, no. So not we have 500 Ghana cedis. The parents are watching. So not you have 3,000 as well. The parents are watching.
Yes,
but I ended.
Oh, make up
COVID-19. I need to say it. Otherwise, he's spoken 3 times and I've spoken twice. Yes.
Oh, now by late.
Yes. And tell me to speak about COVID-19. COVID-19, so let me put it on record. Say, COVID-19 affects the economy now. The economy. Yen kase bia enuane amba Ghana and normal hine anchiche nuane. What we mean with COVID-19 has affected the country's economy is that China, baby, I cry your normal funeral. Almost shut it down. Until normally a tofu over Ghana. Nebo ebe den. Containers crowd there didn't remember. If you are broaching about it's not COVID-19 inti. Nebo ye den. Because we affecting the economy. You get COVID. Secondly, COVID. You see,
Mr.
Secondly, COVID. Go to Parliament. you would realize that there's a bipartisan committee that has been set up in Parliament to look into the community.
Wrap it up. Dennis Kasano, he was very emphatic, say, under NDC, free abayamu. Now school fees here 3,000 at the secondary school.
The parents are watching.
This is a GES approved fee.
What is approved?
This is approved fees. The parents are watching. Up to general fees. Now you're 487 Ghana cedis. 487. 2017.
Even your cameramen are shaking their
heads. And now schools nankasa certain charges are omodi count. Omodi count now you're 560.
No 580.
Depending on the schools be on this science lab on charges students for lab fees.
Can you imagine?
You understand?
So there is no problem with the
3,000 of FPA. That is what you said.
No,
because they have told lies.
They are spending more than
lies.
Even under free.
They have told lies.
They are spending more than
several lies. School fees, Ben. I'm asking you again. You said school fees.
Let's calm down.
Who now says school fees? Him produce GES approved fees.
Okachi say schools no will be on the keke.
It is even listed as part of.
No parent as of 2016 spends less than 3,000. They are watching.
Don't see. You don't have to.
Even second.
I have to conclude.